Corey with your hometown station weather. Sunny and warm today. We're looking at a high of 85. Clear skies overnight with lows in the low 50s. More sun and warm temps tomorrow, but cooler on Saturday. Don't miss Cheech and Chong at the Pack this Friday, February 9th at 8 p.m. The Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center at COC on Rockwell Canyon Road in Santa Clarita. For more information on the Grammy Award-winning Cheech and Chong, go to hometownstation.com.
Wow, what an honor, what an honor, what an honor to be on KHTS, award-winning KHTS 98.1. Charlene Gill.
Coach Ron Tunick.
Every Thursday. Yeah, I lost track of the days of the week this week. Can you believe it?
I thought it was a Friday today.
And yesterday, I thought it was Thursday all day.
I know.
So you do that too?
I'm a day ahead and you're a day behind, right?
Yeah. No, I was a day ahead yesterday.
Okay.
All day. Today's Thursday, right?
Yes.
2 o'clock. All right. Welcome to KHTS. You can listen on hometownstation.com, hometownstation.com. Dedicating the show today, I think we'll dedicate it to Carl and Austin.
Okay.
You know who Austin is?
Yes.
Yeah. And Carl, you know who Carl is?
Yes.
Yeah. So big show today. We got a lot jammed in. We've got the millennial with us producing the show, Cody Como. I'm sure he'll have something to say. I want to talk, let's see, coming up here in a couple minutes. I always love talking about social media.
Absolutely. I love social media.
But I always ask you every Thursday, you are the #1 mortgage lady in Santa Clarita. What is the rate today?
So we're obviously ticked up a little bit as we've been talking coming into the first of the year. Stock market's been phenomenal and just being in the best position it's probably been in a long time. No, I mean, it's been fluctuating a little bit there, but we're seeing an increase in rate. And as we've been kind of indicating through the first part of the year on, this is a perfect time to be refinancing. This is a perfect time to, if you're thinking about purchasing, make sure that you are getting all your paperwork in, you're getting your pre-approvals in place and getting into those properties as quick as possible, because the projection for the year is for interest rates to continually to increase gradually, the course of the year. So get in those properties quickly.
But, I have formophobia. So if I was at like 12%, I'd be too formophobia even to fill out the forms. So will you fill out the forms for people?
Yeah. I mean, I'll get the paperwork together.
No, I want to call you up and say.
Right. You don't have to fill out the form yourself.
Charlene, it's Coach. I want to refi my house. Can you do the paperwork for me?
Yeah, you can give me a verbal and we can type it all up.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's a lot of people like me. Incidentally, if your interest rate is over 5%, I mean, you're talking about saving people hundreds of dollars. Yes or no?
Yes, definitely.
Hundreds of dollars. I mean, that's a new car.
Yeah, I was just looking the other day. We pulled a report to see how many homeowners were over 6%. And we pulled the report for all of Santa Clarita, Canyon Country, Castaic, surrounding areas, and we have 5,700 people who are over 6% in an interest rate.
Sounds better to say 5,700. Yeah.
Right?
Or over
6%.
6%.
Yes.
You didn't even pull up 5%.
I didn't even pull up. I just went 6% just to see where the number was, and we're at 5,700.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just be as courteous, as professional, as kind as I can be. If your mortgage payment is bothering you, I wonder how many people really know what interest they have on their. Have you ever?
I mean, I do, because this is the profession that I'm in. But most people, if I say, "Do you know what interest rate you're currently at?" If we're going to refinance, and say, "You know what, I really don't remember. I don't know."
Yeah.
I'll ask them for a copy of their mortgage coupon so I can confirm what their current interest rate is, and but.
Mortgage coupon statement, you mean?
Your mortgage statement, right.
Statement.
Right.
Cody, what's your interest rate on your mortgage?
Oh, well,
it's non-existent.
I think it's 0% right now. I got a pretty good deal.
Yeah, he doesn't own a house. We need to get somebody that sells real estate. If you sell real estate out there, call us up. We might have a lead for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Cody.
298.
Not the most promising lead, but
it could be. Don't demean yourself. I mean,
I'm not. I'm just honest.
Someday you're going to have the biggest house on the hill. 298-5487 if you're in real estate. Love to hear from you out there. 298-5487 if you have to be in real estate. I don't want any other phone calls today. You have to be in real estate.
Yeah.
Some form of real estate.
Right.
Any form.
Any form of real estate.
Any form of real estate. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we're going to have on the phone, where is the gentleman from? What's his first name?
Alex Branning.
Alex Branning.
With the Branning Group.
Okay.
We're going to call in, and he's going to be on the call with us. And most people who might be listening would be familiar with his name. He lived in Santa Clarita for a long time and recently moved up north with his family. But he has a great business. He does public speaking. He has a lot of knowledge in the social media, Facebook realm, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
Facebook, your buddy Zuckerman that owns Facebook, who's a billionaire, he wants to bring Facebook back to its original concept of family and community. He's going to cut down on the videos.
But
and I think he's going to cut down on the advertising too. He wants to make it more user friendly for the concept that he originally had planned, and that is connecting people, friends and family.
But wasn't the
Can I ask Alex about that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I have your permission.
Yeah, ask him. He has a wealth of knowledge of this. But I always thought the more video that was posted, the better circulation it got on Facebook, right?
Is Alex on the line yet, Cody? What's going on, Cody? What's going on here, Cody?
Oh.
Our engineer. Ladies and gentlemen, he's putting the finger up like, wait, coach, just be patient. We're going to talk about Valentine's Day. You know that I proposed to my wife on Valentine's Day.
You did?
Yeah, well, we
I
had
didn't
lunch
know
last
that.
week. We talked about it at lunch
I
last
didn't know
week.
you proposed to her on Valentine's Day.
We talked about it at lunch. My God, woman.
I didn't hear that part of it.
Yeah, so Cody, what's the matter with the phone here? Hello? Cody?
Working on it, Coach.
Oh, my God.
We're going to talk about Valentine's Day.
This is an
while we
award-winning radio station. The phone has to work. Yeah, so I proposed to her on Valentine's Day. So, we've been hooked up for a while. So I said to her just yesterday, I said, I knew she was going to say no, so I said it in such a way. Flowers, candy. She doesn't want flowers, the one candy.
Yeah.
She's a health.
Right, because you need to be eating right.
She eats right.
But you need to be eating right, too, under her watch.
Okay, Ellen. Okay. Nothing changes.
Right?
Yeah. Well, both of you are fit. Can I say that? Am I allowed? Never mind. What, Cody? We
He's
have
scratching
Alex
his
on
head.
the line?
Working on it right now.
Oh, my God. This is embarrassing. Anyway, she's very fit. Mm-hmm. Eats right.
Does she do yoga and all that, too?
All of that. Gym. Yeah, yoga, gym.
That's good.
But little portions. She's a little portion
But
eater.
she's going to age gracefully.
She's aged very gracefully. Yeah. No, I'm blessed to have her. But I'm trying to think, what can I do at Valentine's? Because it's a special day for us. What can I do?
Yeah.
What can I do? So I'm thinking, create an experience.
I think that would be amazing. Because
Okay.
how many flowers do you need? How many pieces of jewelry does a woman need to have, right? I mean, because if there's something that we like, we could go out and buy it. But we're not going to create an experience by
She's got
ourselves.
enough jewelry. Think
But we're
about
not going
it.
to create experience by ourselves.
No. But what kind of experience? I'm trying. Okay.
What about like a nice dinner, the beach?
So in the last couple of months, we acquired through rescue a little puppy. Mm-hmm. Little Lexi Lulu. Little Lexi Lulu.
Yes.
So now we have like a child in the house. So we can't just pick up. I can't just take.
Well, can you
Yeah.
take little Lexi Lulu with you?
It's.
I don't know.
Do you have a dog?
Yeah, we have
Do you take
Max and Zoe.
Do you
Now,
take Max and Zoe with you?
Well, if we go to our friend's house that has little dogs, we take our little dogs over there and they have their little play date. And, the adults and the kids have their play dates. But I get what you're saying. If you go
Well,
away for the weekend or things like that,
bingo,
you have
yeah.
to have somebody to care for your little dog.
Right. So now
you don't have someone to care
No,
for?
I don't have a dog sitter.
Well-
Yeah. Are there such things as dog sitters?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I don't have one. So if you're a dog
Yeah.
sitter out there,
We need you too.
yeah, don't call up because the phones aren't working. It's an award-winning radio station. You can listen on hometownstation.com or 98.1 in your car, and the best radio app. It really is the best radio app.
Yeah, I think it's a great
You
app.
go to the App Store, download the app, put in KHTS 1220 AM. Charlene Gill, #1 mortgage lady in Santa Clarita. Refi is her expertise. If you've got a payment, maybe you don't know what your payment is, but if you're over 5%,
Well, there's 5,700 people that are over 6%.
5,700.
5,700 people over 6%.
We don't even know.
And they don't even know it. They might not even realize.
You should pull up the list of 5% and see what people. I mean, if you could save somebody literally probably $500-$600 a month.
Definitely a couple $100 a month.
We need to figure out. Oh, I know your phone number: 304-600-4.
600.
But I said it
remember?
right. Isn't that amazing that I know your phone number? 304.
Right.
304-600-4.
805. But see,
805.
it's embedded in your brain because it had a little bit of a number. It was easy to
You
memorize.
have an 805, so do I.
Yeah.
That's why we get along.
Yeah.
You have an 805 number?
Yeah.
805-304-600-4.
Right.
All right, so call up if you can call that number.
Refis.
We need a dog sitter, refi.
Refis.
What else could we do? We could do dog sitting, refis. What else?
I don't know. You name it. I think we're capable of it.
So I came up with this great idea. What?
We're good to
Cody?
go. That's
we
the
are.
thumbs
The boss.
up.
See, the boss came
We're
in.
good to go.
Yeah. We need just to have the boss sit here and run everything. Thank you, Andrew. Okay. Alex, are you on?
I am here.
Nice
Hey,
to hear your
Alex.
voice. Where are you calling from?
I am in beautiful Redding, California right now, and we have a slight cloud covering, but it is a gorgeous day out here.
So the hottest day, well, that's not true. I was in Phoenix when it was 122, but one of the hottest days of my life, my son's in Grants Pass, so back in the day, he went to SOC, and I used to stay in Redding, and I spent a lot of time in Redding. So that's where you live?
Yes, it is. I
That's
just moved
beautiful.
up here in July. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It
Well,
is
you've got
gorgeous.
Shasta Lake, literally 15 minutes from you. You can get to the coast, in about an hour?
Yep.
About an hour?
The snow's about an hour away. The beach is about an hour away.
You're in California,
Great.
but it could pass for Oregon. So
I was just going to say in
Yes.
Oregon.
yeah. So welcome to 84-degree sunny Southern California here. Winter passed us. I don't know what we did to tick off the weatherman,
But we're 95 in the studio.
yeah, and we're 95.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're 95 in the studio. So nice
Yeah.
to have you on at home with Charlene. It's a show that we try to have fun. We mix in a little discussion about loans. Charlene now is number one in Santa Clarita for doing refi. She's a loan, well, she's more than a loan agent. She runs a whole mortgage department. But anyway, welcome to KHTS 1220 AM, 98.1 FM. So you're an expert on social media. Just before you came on, we were talking about the owner, Charlene knows him, Zuckerman, what's his name that runs Facebook?
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg just said that he wants to bring Facebook back to connectivity with just friends and family, and he's going to cut down on videos. So tell us a little bit about Facebook. What do you know about Facebook?
My company's been doing Facebook marketing for a long time. We one of our first clients in Facebook marketing was actually Ford Motor Company way back in the day. So we've been involved in it really for the past 5 years. And what they recently did was a drastic shift in how they want users to experience the platform. You know, when it first started, it was all about people logging on and telling you what you're doing. And so way back in the day, instead of having a blank text box, it would start with, you know, Alex is, and then you would fill in the rest. And so it would always start with, like, Alex is. I don't know if you remember that from way back when, but that's how it started. It was basically you sharing what you're doing in the moment. Well, now what they've changed they made a press release earlier in January, and what they said they're seeing a lot of people basically just spilling out what's on the top of their mind, and what they want to do instead is get us all to connect and have a conversation. They want our experience with each other to be drastically different than what it has been, and so that's why they're making a lot of changes. Like, one of the things that they're actually doing a lot more of is they want you to have conversations using live video.
But he
And so
can't
we're gonna
force
see
the
a lot more
public,
of that.
Alex. He can't force the public. We're on live Facebook now. Can you pull us up? Can you pull us up and check us out, see what we look like? Just go to
Absolutely.
Well, you know how to do it, right? You go to where does he go, Cody?
KHTS Radio Facebook page.
KHTS Radio.
Yes, KHTS Radio.
Yeah, pull us up right now. You can see. Well, you know how to do it, right? You go to where does he go?
There we go.
Okay, back to you. So Alex Branding, right?
Yep, Alex Branding.
So that's interesting. Your last name, is that a real last name? I mean, your real last name is Smith, but then you got in the branding business and you thought you'd get the... Huh?
It's actually branding. Just with I get branding a lot. It's two N's. It's not.
Well,
the D.
put a D on there. Branding, Alex Branding. Okay, without the D, Alex Branding, who's an expert in social media, joining us today on At Home with Charlene every Thursday at 2 o'clock. Just trying to put a little smile on your face, make it a little bit different. You might learn something.
Yeah.
So back to Facebook. I'm active on Facebook. So is Charlene, right?
You know, and the one question I've always had is, or the one question I always see everybody else doing is posting something that will say, hey, do you see this post? And if you see it, can you leave a comment? Because of the algorithm that I guess Facebook has set up, it only pops up maybe your first top friend feed, or how does that work?
That's a great question, Charlene. And one of the things that Facebook wants to do is they want to make sure that when you log on Facebook, you spend some time there. And so what they do is they make sure that you are seeing what you're interested in. And how do they determine that? They determine what you're interested in by what you engage with. And you engage with things by either leaving a reaction, like a like or love, or by commenting, which is why people have been posting those, hey, comment if you can see this, because they want you to see more of their posts. So those kinds of posts are what we call baiting posts. They're baiting you into commenting. And they're not doing it maliciously. It's just one of the ways that, they're kind of gaming the system so that you see what they keep posting. So,
Okay, question.
So that's why they do that. Yeah.
Question here. So if I post some serious content, maybe I get 3 likes. But if I post a picture of the chicken that I'm eating for dinner, I'll get 500 likes. So Facebook is...
So what you're saying is, does the picture prompt your feed up faster?
I don't know what the people like anymore. I mean, do they like what I'm having for dinner?
Your guess is as good as mine, because I don't want to see what everyone's eating.
Well, I'm telling you, pick tonight. What are you having for dinner? Seriously, what are you having for dinner?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm a fly-by-night.
Johnny, are you listening to the show? You're not going to eat tonight. Oh, my God, woman.
Every family member's on their own.
Oh, my God. So let's say, Alex, I was going to have a hot dog with onions, relish, and some Cheetos on the side. That would get, I'm telling you, I'd get 500 likes if I posted a nice-looking hot dog with Cheetos on the side.
But is it because the post is interesting, or is it because your post keeps moving up in the feed?
Alex is the expert. Let's ask him. Tell us, Alex.
It's because people like that kind of content more than serious content. They will click on the like button when they see a picture of a delicious chicken much quicker than they'll click on the like button for a serious topic. People get on Facebook to escape. Mm-hmm. They're not there to really debate. I mean, you got your couple people that are there to, get on there and let you know exactly what they think about certain issues. But most people get on there to escape. We jump on there when we're, just browsing around, standing around, not doing anything else. We'll whip out our phone, spend a couple minutes scrolling, and we'll click on the things that interest us. And that's why those chicken posts get more likes.
Facebook and all this social media, we're going to get in some depth here on the show At Home with Charlene, but it's for shallow people like myself. I mean, if I want to just be amused for a few minutes, I go on Facebook.
Well, if you're waiting at the doctor's office, where do you go? You're going to go on Facebook, see what everyone's doing in the 10 minutes you're waiting.
I might go on 247 Sports. Because I'm a big
but then you're going to go jump that post over and put it on Facebook, aren't you?
Do you have a website? What's your website?
Well, it's linked to our CSMC site.
It is? You should have your own. Don't you think Charlene should have her own website? I mean, here's the queen of mortgages.
I know.
And so can you build websites, Alex?
I do. I build websites and mobile apps.
All right, so let's talk about it. Because we have a lot of people that are driving home. They're entrepreneurs. This is a very big entrepreneurial community. And so I think Charlene, look, a 2 or 3 page website is like the old Yellow Pages. You're too young
Yeah.
to remember Yellow Pages, but
No, that's not true.
it is.
I know exactly the Yellow Pages.
But you used right, Alex. How old are you, Alex? Are you over 30?
I am 34. Yes, I remember Yellow Pages. Getting them on my front.
You don't
porch,
remember
like,
Yellow
every 6
Pages.
months.
You're a baby. You don't remember Yellow Pages.
Yeah.
We're going to come right back. He's 34. He's one of my. Reading is a super great
yeah,
place to live.
beautiful.
Yeah, it really. The only
See,
problem.
he was smart. He went up to
the
a
only
beautiful
thing
country.
he just moved there. He has no clue how hot the summers are. He has no clue.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to experience
can't
his
be
first
worse than
summer,
like
right,
that.
Alex?
I'm telling you, 110. I'm going to get to know you. 110 to 115 almost every day. July, August, September. We'll be right back on the show. We call it Home with Charlene. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't be more serious. If your interest rate on your mortgage is over 5%, don't even hesitate to call 805-304-6004. We'll be right back.
Accidents happen, but rest assured Patterson's Collision Center is here to help. Patterson's is a family-owned and operated collision repair facility providing the Santa Clarita Valley with premium collision repairs. Patterson's prides itself on being the only California-certified green repair shop in all of Santa Clarita. They are insurance claim specialists and even offer payment plans for your deductible. For personalized, friendly service, visit pattersonscollisioncenter.com or call 294-1011 and let Patterson's Collision Center help ease your worries today.
Your nails have amazing shine. What polish is that?
It's a gel manicure from Forever Nails and Spa.
What's a gel manicure?
It's a manicure that uses a special polish using a UV light. The polish has incredible shine and lasts for up to 14 days without chipping.
14 days? I've never heard of a polish lasting that long.
It's a great way to extend your manicure and save money on polish changes and touch-ups.
Located on the old road at Valencia Boulevard. Visit forevernailsandspa.com.
Move on from what's familiar and discover what's possible in your relationships. This is Jasmine Urbina, inviting you to tune in to The Inspirational Parent as my dad and I tap into a fresh perspective on modern parenting relationships and dish out the magical ingredients for effective parenting exclusively on KHTS. Catch us live every Friday on The Inspirational Parent from 12 to 1 or download our podcast at hometownstation.com.
Olive Terrace Bar and Grill is the hottest new Mediterranean fusion restaurant in Santa Clarita with unique delicacies like seafood right off the boat, mouth-watering prime steaks, artesian sandwiches, delicious pastas, and tasty kebabs. Unwind on their cozy outdoor patio at their weekend champagne brunch, full menu, and weekly specials at oliveterracebarandgrill.com. Check out their full bar and happy hour daily specials in Valencia on Copper Hill and Newhall Ranch Road by LA Fitness. Olive Terrace Bar and Grill, delicious food seasoned with love.
The Las Vegas shooting created awareness for all of us. Awareness to upgrade security at concerts, awareness for clearly marked exit signs, awareness on how to evacuate safely, and awareness to have tighter hotel security. The law offices of Owen Patterson Owen are working diligently with Las Vegas victims to prevent future tragedies from occurring, as well as protecting the rights of Las Vegas victims to receive financial assistance for their ordeal. If you know someone impacted by the shooting, visit opolaw.com.
Thursday, KHTS 98.1 FM, 1220 AM. Download the app, ladies and gentlemen. Then you can take Charlene Gill with you everywhere you go, every Thursday at 2 o'clock. The show's become very popular. Charlene has her own fan club now. You can join. It's $5,000 to join. Cash only.
Perfect.
Right? It's cash only.
I like your ideas, Coach.
So on the air from Redding, California. What a great little place. You got Shasta Lake 15 minutes up the road. You got tall trees. You can get to Southern Oregon in about an hour and a half. It's a really cool place to live. Spent a lot of time there. Alex is a expert. Alex Branning, Brandning, is an expert in social media, and we're going to get you all layered up with. Let's start. So we're going to build her a little website, charlenegill.com. What else does Charlene need? She's got a great Facebook. Check her out on Facebook. Great Facebook. What else? What else does she need, Alex?
I would suggest that she gets her own personal app so that she can give it to her best real estate agent referral partners.
No, I have my own app.
No,
nobody's gone to it. I think maybe 30,000 people have gone to it. That's about it. I have my own app.
Only 30,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've had it for a while, you know. Well, okay, so her own personal app. Apps are cool. Okay, keep going. What else?
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah. And then
what about Twitter? So she could
Twitter
tweet.
Is not great for growing business. It's fun for conversation, but it's not good for growing business.
Yeah,
when it comes for someone like Charlene, I highly recommend Facebook ads and making a very strong LinkedIn presence.
But wait, time out. I thought the Facebook ad counters what you just said, and I agree with you about we just want to be entertained. I don't even look at the ads on Facebook.
But you're talking about
they work.
Oh,
you're talking
do?
about sponsored ones, not, like if we put something together and you sponsor your ad and you pay however much it is and you sponsor whatever that is. That's what you're talking about, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, for me, myself, what you said, Facebook is there for people who want an escape, but they also want an opportunity to improve their lives. And so if you word the Facebook ad in such a way where people know that you're going to provide a benefit, then it can give you a great return on your investment. Here at the Branding Group, we've used Facebook ads to grow our business, and we work with people like Charlene and other small business owners to talk directly to their ideal client and give their ideal clients an offer that they simply can't refuse. And that's how we put people like Charlene in touch with prospects that they normally would not have met had it not been for Facebook.
Alex, let me call a timeout because I got a question. I'll forget it. When Charlene Gill, when people refi, do they still have to have good credit?
Yes.
Even though they're in their let's say they've made every mortgage payment on time, but their credit
you will always credit qualify for a purchase, a refi, whatever the type of loan transaction you're doing. You always have to credit, income, and asset qualify.
Okay.
So, but you know what? I met Alex on Facebook before I met with him face to face.
What's his credit score? 430.
Right, Alex? You and I were Facebook friends for a while before I even met you in person.
Yep. So, and one of the things that really helped Charlene and I's relationship blossom over Facebook is what I call the Law of Familiarity. Because I used Facebook ads and I kept showing up on her feed, she became familiar with me, which turned into trust of me, and then she brought me down to meet some of her favorite real estate agent clients. And so if it wasn't for me using Facebook ads to continually put a positive message on Charlene's newsfeed, I would not be on this radio show today.
All right. Well, check my Facebook out, Coach Ron Tunick, Tunick, and I'll call you tomorrow. So back to, we're talking about social media on At Home with Charlene. So question, Redding, one of my favorite little communities in Northern California. So what would like a 3,000 square foot house with a pool be up in Redding? How much?
It's going to make you sick, Coach. It is really cheap up here. My wife and I were just looking at homes, and there's this mansion. It was like a 7-bedroom home with a couple acres, and it was less than $500,000. I think it landed at like $450,000.
Oh, cut his phone off, Cody.
Gorgeous.
Cut him off. Have a nice day. Maybe we should do our show from up there.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a show here and a show in Redding.
And get a boat, go to Shasta. Have you ever been houseboating?
No, but that would be fun.
So Shasta is like one of the biggest houseboating lakes in America. Seriously. How's the lake? Is it up?
Oh, my goodness. It's gorgeous. It's cold. And they have brought it down a little bit because they are anticipating some large storms coming up here in the next couple of months.
Yeah, they don't want any flooding.
Oh, houseboating for 7 or 8 days. You got to do it. Take Johnny Madison houseboating. Really
fun,
fabulous.
That'll be fun.
All right, back to social media. So we're not doing Twitter. I love LinkedIn. I have no clue how to use it. We should do a LinkedIn school or something.
Yeah. LinkedIn is so powerful because when you use it correctly, you have the ability to be found by so many people who are searching just for you, and it's totally free to use it. So LinkedIn is such a powerful tool.
Okay, so help us out here. Maybe you can everybody over 5% interest on their home. So it seems to me if Charlene, I don't know how to help her get on LinkedIn.
I'm on there.
Do you know how to use it?
Yeah, I have a profile and everything. I'm good.
I don't know how to use it.
I'm on there.
So could Charlene go on there and say, look, all you dummies, anybody over 5% interest, call me immediately?
Absolutely, yeah. I don't know about LinkedIn's ad profile, but within Facebook, you can actually target people who are homeowners that have a credit score over, say, 630 and put an ad right on their Facebook feed.
And one thing, Alex, one thing we were talking about was growing your audience using groups now. How does that work?
Mm-hmm. That's a great question. So one of the things that Facebook is trying to take down are the number of posts that you see from Facebook pages, which is kind of a bummer because that's how we've grown our audience. However, what they did is they said instead of growing it using pages, grow your audience using groups. Because a lot of the conversations that happen where people are honest, open, and vulnerable are happening in little communities on Facebook where they feel safe to air out what they really feel. And that's not happening on your standard newsfeed. That's happening in groups. And so one of the things that I have done is created Facebook groups and help people like Charlene create Facebook groups where we engage the people who already know us, like us, and trust us, and keep us top of mind. It comes back to that law of familiarity. We want the people who know us to continue to see us and be reminded of our presence. And so Facebook in the press feed, they basically laid out and said, if you're a business, here's how you're going to grow your presence on Facebook: paid ads and Facebook groups.
What's your website if anybody listening wants to contact you, Alex Branning, BRANNING? How do they find you?
AlexBranning.com is the easiest way to find me. And my company, the Branding Group, is Branning, BRANNING, group.com.
And then we need to get CharleneGill.com and build her a little website. Okay, so LinkedIn, how much are you going to charge for your school? I want to go to your LinkedIn school and learn about LinkedIn. Because I agree, I think it's valuable because you can, a little bit like Facebook, but you can pick and choose the people, right, that you want to be associated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you can select if it's agents that I'm looking for, or, whoever else may be looking to
Are you
find
looking for
specifics.
agents? Really?
Well, I'm just saying, if you have a specific group that you're trying to target, you can target that particular group, and then you pay however much you want to advertise, right? You could pay an exorbitant amount of money, or you could pay a little bit amount of money, depending on how many times you want to target and hit them per month, right?
I don't know what you just said, Cody. You know what you just said? I have no clue. Are you still there with us, Alex?
I am. I'm here. Yeah. What she's saying is you can set the budget, which determines how often people see you.
Yeah. So if I want everyone to see my sponsored ad 4 to 6 times, you're going to pay X amount of dollars. If I only wanted them to see me once a month.
No, I get that, but I didn't know you could have ads on LinkedIn too?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I'm going to call you tomorrow because I'm curious about all this stuff. So if Charlene wanted to recruit new agents, I think she wants 1 or 2. I would focus in on waitresses because they know how to clean up a mess. They're hard workers.
We just
They're
want
caring people.
entrepreneurs. Anyone who has a database of people and who has the drive to work, because they could be taught everything else. You can't teach someone to be an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah, but
you got to kind of be born with a little bit of that desire to do it.
Aren't waitresses kind of entrepreneurs? Kind of.
Sure. I mean, they could be.
No,
they're not. No. There's a certain profile for an entrepreneur, I guess. I'm teasing. I know. I'm just teasing.
You know this.
I know this. The show's called At Home with Charlene. So, Alex, we talked a little bit about Facebook. We learned, I don't know what we learned. What did we learn about Facebook?
Well, we're talking about algorithms. We're talking about what type of ads people like, what gets more
Familiarity
exposure.
is the word that comes out. So the more you do it, what Alex is saying.
So, Alex, when you're marketing yourself and you're marketing your business, what are you doing to put your – because I see your ads all the time, or I'll see your posts all the time. So how are you making sure that those are visual to me? What are you doing?
So depending on the ad, I actually one of the things that Facebook allows me to do is say I want this to show up to people who like me, and then I can narrow my audience even further to people who like my page and have their own Facebook page, for example, which is one of the ways that I target people just like you. And so I build an audience, and then depending on my ad and my offer, I narrow my audience down to really hyper-focus it. That way my ads are only going to the people that I believe are going to be a perfect fit for my offer.
I just friended you
all the time.
I just friended you.
Awesome.
Yeah, you better accept me.
Yeah.
The show's called at Home with Charlene. You can stay on the line, but I want to talk about my favorite. Well, it's not my favorite holiday. It's my top 100 holidays. Valentine's Day.
Well, it's your favorite holiday because you proposed to your wife on Valentine's Day.
It's one of my. I don't know if it's her favorite, but it's kind of my favorite. I'm kind of romantic.
And you know what? This is going to be interesting to hear, but Valentine's Day is not my favorite holiday.
Halloween is.
No.
Thanksgiving.
Nope.
Easter.
Christmas.
Oh yeah, I love Christmas. I love that time.
Is my
but
favorite.
we had
Valentine's
no
Day is
winter.
a little
Where's
overrated.
our winter? I love some cold, rainy days.
You're gonna have to go visit Alex in Redding for your winter.
Redding's weather's like ours. The mountains. His weather's probably. What's your daytime temperature up there in Redding right now?
About 75. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. So Valentine's Day, I need to create an experience.
Yeah, she would enjoy an experience.
Yeah.
Because flowers.
But what are we going to do with Lexi Lulu?
You don't have anybody that can watch her?
No, not right now. We need a. We're not.
You don't have a friend that lives by?
We're going to let a stranger with this little puppy. It's a puppy.
But you don't have a friend?
I don't have any friends.
Yes, you do.
You're my friend.
You have no friend
Can you come and watch? Can you tell Johnny and Madison?
I'll take little Lexi Lulu so you guys can go do something.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I have two little dogs that will play with little Lexi Lulu.
Okay, I'm serious. I'm going to call you up.
He's really concerned about this little girl.
Well, she's 5 months old. She's a baby.
She is tiny.
And she weighs 6 pounds.
Well, you could sneak her in wherever you're going.
How big are your dogs?
Well, probably like 6, 7, 8 pounds max.
That's not bad.
Yeah, they're little too.
Okay, that's perfect.
But if she's barky, you can't sneak her in.
She's not barky. Let me say this. I looked up her heritage. So she's got a little terrier in her. Anyway, she's a palace dog. So they back 500 years ago, when the kings had these little dogs that would alert them if something was going on in their castles, right?
Really?
Yeah. So anyway, I have a little palace
dog.
So
she's your alerter for your palace?
Yeah.
To let you know when an intruder is on its way?
If she hears anything, she barks. Yeah. There she is right there. There she is.
That's a big Lexi Lulu.
Lexi, calm down. The thing is, she's not trained.
Well, she's 5 months.
You ever listen to Joe Messina's show? It's very good. It's on at when's the show on, Cody? It's 6 or 9?
I believe 9 p.m. Yes.
9 p.m. on. He maybe too conservative for you. He's very conservative.
Oh.
So he introduced me to a dog trainer. I guess it's on KHTS on Saturdays. Do you know Steve?
Yes, Doggy Director on Saturdays.
Yeah, Doggy Director. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to hire Steve to train little Lexi Lulu.
That's good.
Yeah, and then I'm going to leave her with you once she's trained.
Okay.
So
she's going to be a good little listener for me.
Yeah. So, Alex, jump in on this Valentine's. Are you married?
I am. We've been married for 11 years.
Stop it.
And,
really?
Yep.
Any kids?
So 11 years. I have one 9-year-old girl. She is turning 10 on March 3rd.
Awesome.
So I will have a kid that's double digits. That makes me feel old.
I know.
What's her name?
Allie.
So both of us have Madisons and you have an Allie. So what are you doing on Valentine's Day?
I am taking my wife out to the nicest restaurant in Redding. We're going to get a lakeside view and have prime ribs served to us while we sit out on the patio enjoying ourselves at this beautiful restaurant. So
you're going up to the lake?
Going big.
You're going up to the lake?
My wife wants to, after we go out to lunch, she wants to have a nice, fun evening at the house with our daughter. So probably not the lake this Valentine's Day.
And he's got Red Bluff just like 10 minutes to the south. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to Charlene at home. If you've got an interest rate, I'm not kidding you, ladies and gentlemen, at 5% or higher, Charlene can save you hundreds of dollars. These rates are ticking up. There's a reason the stock market is being challenged right now. I think it dropped 1,000 points today. That's because everybody's afraid the economy is so hot that the Fed said they're going to raise the rate. You say tick up. I say they're raising the rate. You're trying to be politically correct, Charlene Gill.
Well, what happens is when the stock market does as well as it does, we see ticks up in our interest rate, day after day, if we still, see the projection that the stock market's been making. But what happens when the Feds increase the interest rate is a little bit different. So that's an actual Fed fund raise to the rate, which they're anticipating to do 3 times this year. Now, what they'll do is they'll meet and they'll go over all their, statistics. They'll go over all of their data, and they will decide if it's perfect time for an interest rate increase, or are they going to hold off and wait a little bit longer. So they're going to, there's times where we think they're going to increase it and they haven't, and there's times where we're certain they're not going to increase it and they have. So,
Alex, for a free bun cake, take this number down, and if you decide to refi with Charlene, we'll send you a bun cake. 805.
Awesome.
Yeah, 805-304-604 for a refi. 304-604 in the 805, and you get a bun cake thrown in with your refi.
Yeah.
So back to Valentine's Day, which is a very special day for me. So prior to you marrying your wife, did you go to a marriage school? Because I'm thinking about putting one together.
A marriage school?
Yeah, I think people should at least a year prior to getting married go to a school to learn how to communicate with each other.
Yeah, but what about just we were just talking about this the other night. A friend of mine, I was just telling you, was going to a event this weekend where it's spiritual learning and, self-enhancing and all these other things. But I think they should have that for couples. Doesn't matter if before you're getting married, after you're getting married, because sometimes you become complacent. Sometimes you want to figure out how you can just better yourself, better your overall marriage, and it would be nice to have those at any time. Maybe we should come up with something.
No, first of all, I think everybody should go individual counseling because everybody has issues. Then
Absolutely.
You bring your issues and baggage into a
You do.
relationship.
Right.
So, the first 90 days of any relationship is as good as it gets, but then all of a sudden you start bringing in your baggage,
But I think people can pull it off a little bit longer than 90 days.
For what? What are they pulling off?
If you're just meeting somebody,
Yeah.
right? They could pull off being well for
Faking it?
Yeah.
Fake.
I want to say closer to.
When does the baggage show up?
I think after a year.
After a year?
That you could be on your best behavior really well that first year.
So we could start a marriage school, okay?
If you've been in a year in marriage, prepare yourself.
No, you don't get married till you come to our school, to the Charlene Gill, Coach Ron Tunick School.
But what makes us the ones that should be teaching this?
That's nobody's business.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody knows why we're...
So we should go into individual counseling first.
Well, I've been married a long time. How about you?
Yeah,
I've got things I can teach men about doing the dishes. Some of the most romantic thing you can do. Alex, listen to me, dog. Been married 11 years. You do the dishes tonight and see what happens in your marriage. We've got to take a quick break. We'll come right back with our very special guest in Redding, California. And I'm hiring him tomorrow to do some work for me.
Yeah, Alex is great.
Alex Brandy will be right back on KHTS 98.1 FM.
Why do people from all over Santa Clarita come to our spa in Canyon Country? Simple. They want the highest quality services at prices that everyone can afford. This is Rosemary from Beyond Harmony Med Spa. Read our reviews and know why we won the Ultimate Beauty Awards 2 years in a row by the readers of Elite Magazine. Come and see how close we really are and experience the level of excellence that our clients have loved for the past 13 years. Go to beyondharmony.com or call 298-8008 today for a free consultation.
At Discovery Cube Los Angeles, every day is an adventure. LA's newest science center brings education to life and lets guests climb a rock wall, soar over California in a simulated helicopter, or score a goal against an LA Kings hockey player. It's like a theme park for the mind. And beginning January 27th, see the newest exhibit, Very Eric Carl, a very hungry, quiet, lonely, clumsy, and busy exhibit, all at Discovery Cube Los Angeles. Get your tickets now at la.discoverycube.org.
When you're looking for a midnight snack, sometimes fast food just doesn't cut it. Formerly Donut Inn, California Bakery and Cafe is now open 24/7, so you'll be able to find fresh donuts, danishes, bagels, all-natural fruit juices, gourmet sandwiches, and much more at any hour. With elaborate cakes for any occasion, including weddings, baptisms, anniversaries, corporate events, or any special event. California Bakery and Cafe in Santa Clarita is open 24 hours to satisfy any craving, anytime. Call us, 255-1254.
Buying your home can sometimes be challenging. That's why Charlene Gill with CSMC Mortgage is your Santa Clarita mortgage expert. What's important to you is to secure a loan at the best possible rate, to have a professional guide you through the process, and to close on time. Charlene's 23 years in the mortgage industry and her personal expert knowledge in the Santa Clarita Valley makes her your mortgage expert. Contact Charlene at hometownstation.com/Charlene. That's hometownstation.com/Charlene.
Do you know how much your business is worth? Do you plan on leaving it to a family member or even selling it? Do you know what will happen to it when you're gone?
At Thrivent Financial, Jeff and Melanie Meyer do more than help you manage your finances. They guide you through a plan for the future that includes an objective third-party valuation of your business. Take the first step. Call Jeff and Melanie Meyer at 661-799-0230. That's Jeff and Melanie Meyer at 661-799-0230.
Finding the right lawyer can be a challenge, but in Santa Clarita, there's no need to search when there's Hacker Law Group, Santa Clarita's premier litigation firm. Jeffrey Hacker has represented celebrities, financial institutions, accident victims, real estate developers, realtors, contractors, businesses, nonprofit organizations, and other individuals and companies with their legal challenges. Mr. Hacker is one of Santa Clarita's leaders, consistently listed as one of our most influential. When everything is on the line and you need legal counseling, visit hackerlawgroup.com.
There's only one Santa Clarita plastic surgeon who is Yale trained and board certified, Dr. Justin Heller.
To be a board certified plastic surgeon like myself, what that truly entails is about 5 to 7 years of honed surgical training in reconstructive, all areas, as well as aesthetic, so which means your facelifts, your breast augmentations, your body contouring, true training, and board certification. In fact, that's the only board certified area that can be achieved in this realm.
Dr. Justin Heller, warm, understanding, always available for guidance because he's local. HellerPlasticSurgery.com.
You may not know that I can save you. I can't save you anything, but Charlene Gill, if you're over 5%, I'm serious, maybe save you $400, $500, $600 a month, and you can take that money and invest it in my marriage school, right? I mean, we need to charge. We can't make the school cheap. You have to. It has to be a little investment on your part.
Yeah.
If you come to our school, and we should do it
It's
like
going to be an interesting school we're going to have.
Well, we should do it like at the Ritz-Carlton down in the marina, right? No, do it right.
Okay.
And like $10,000, but we're going to save you a divorce. No, we'll tell you.
We're going to save a divorce.
Yeah, Alex, if you'd come, it sounds like you're happily married. Everything's okay.
Everything's great. We went to pre-engagement counseling.
Oh,
see, that was good.
Maybe that's what we should do.
Pre-engagement counseling.
See, and he's still happily married.
There you go.
Yeah, he's still happily married. So, is there anything coming down the pike? You're a social media expert. You're fun to have on. We've got to have you back regularly.
Awesome.
Yeah. And my question goes to what's new? What's coming down the pike that we don't know about for social media?
Well, there's two big trends that are happening right now. The first one is this new thing, stories, right? So Facebook has it with what they call their day, right? Your add to your day. Instagram has it, they add to your story. And when you log into Facebook or Instagram or even Snapchat, you'll see these little circles at the top of the app with the circle around it showing you that it's been updated recently. And it lets people, you just tap it on your phone. You've probably experienced this before. You tap it on your phone, and then you can see in like 3-second bursts photos from all of your friends with what they're doing throughout the day. Instagram introduced this last year, and now most people on Instagram will tap on the story at the top, and they will not scroll through the pictures on their feed. And so the stories are becoming surprised, and they're surprised by this. They didn't expect it. So these stories are becoming very popular.
Well, how do you get? So I'm looking at the stories right now at the top of my phone. How do you get? Is it random? These stories?
They're showing by the most recent. And so the way that business people like Charlene and I are using stories is that we are, the best thing to do is to update it on a regular basis. So, you just want to time yourself. I'm not as active in stories as I should be because I'm focusing my attention in other areas. But I know people who set their timer at 8, noon, and 5. They post a new photo, and so that way they stay at the very top and people always see you. It comes back to that law of familiarity.
All right, time out. I hit this button. Watch. I hit the story. I see where it says add.
You're going to add yourself to it.
Oh, I am?
Mm-hmm.
But then, look, the camera comes on. The camera came on when I hit the add button. Well, where do I write a story? Is that the deal? I write a story?
It's a photo. You take a photo of what you're doing in that moment, and then after you take the photo, you'll have some options to edit the photo or add some effects to it. There should be an A. You tap on the A, and you can type in a little caption that tells people what you're doing at that moment.
Well, here, take a picture. Let's do a story.
Okay, we're going to test this.
We're going to test this. Let's do a story with me on the microphone live or something. I don't know. Let's see. Do you know how to do it? There we are. Hello. Hi, everybody. We're live on Facebook. Is this a story? Is that a that was only that was like 5 seconds.
Because we took a photo.
Yeah.
Now you're saying choose to share or send directly to certain friends, and we're going to choose to share, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if my wife sees this and she sees I'm that happy sitting next to you, I'm in trouble.
See?
I'm going to be in trouble.
Now you can see your stories right there.
What story? That was like 3 seconds.
Yeah, but look, there's our photo.
That's a 3-second photo.
Right. But you're popped up, and now you're first on the story because you're the one that just did a photo.
Alex, I'm calling you tomorrow, buddy.
He's confused.
Awesome. Let's do it.
It's not the first time either. And also, if you know anybody that wants to sign up for our $10,000 marriage or engagement school.
It should be interesting.
The price keeps going up.
Well, we know what we're talking about, dog. We got this handled. So we're going to have you back probably in a month, make you a regular, make you our social media mogul.
Yeah, we want to talk about the Facebook ads. We'll
next month
on the next show. We'll add that one in. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe you could send us some pictures of Reading. Maybe why don't you post some pictures of Reading in your Facebook tonight? Now that we're friends, so I'm coming up to Reading.
Absolutely.
I'm coming up to Reading in May, so I'll stop and buy you lunch or something. So I stay at that.
My favorite restaurant.
Yeah, I stay at that Hilton Garden in right outside of Reading. When you come into Reading, there's a really nice Hilton Garden Inn. Right? Yeah. So anyway, all right. Have a nice day, Alex.
Thanks,
see you in
Alex.
a month. See you in a month.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Charlene.
All right. Thanks for having us on.
Charlene Gill. Let me say it one more time because he said repetition, right?
That's right.
So if you're paying more than 5% on your mortgage, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this lady can save you hundreds of dollars. You just need to contact her at 805 area. I'll say it slowly. 805-304-6004.
Right. And if you don't know what your interest rate is,
hundreds of dollars.
Just look on your mortgage certificate, mortgage coupon, your mortgage statement you get every month. Check it out. It's right on there.
You call it a coupon, but it's a statement.
Yeah, mortgage coupon statement, the one that you get every month. Just check on there. It'll tell everyone what their interest rate is. So
You're a friend. I might get you something for Valentine's Day. I know exactly what I'm going to get you for Valentine's Day. Cody, nice job today, bud. As usual. See you tomorrow on our sports show, 1 o'clock. Travis Talks Sports. And boy, do we have a show tomorrow. We have a famous person on tomorrow.
Nice.
Are you going to be here, Cody?
I'll be earlier, but not for your show. I'll be listening, though.
All right. See you tomorrow, and see you next week.
All right.
Charlene Gill,
Thanks for
see
listening.
you next week.